Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say, a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the midfielder Ryan Gravenberch is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Can he get it through? And that's a good ball.
Chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So again,
Takes a shot! And again! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Martinez
might just make this. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Rodrigo. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Gravenberch. And here's Thuram. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's cut it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Mbappe. Cucurella. Played into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Played back into the centre.
He's gone for goal.
Oh, and they're quick. Oh no!
And Martinez! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Milan go into the lead.
Now it's Thuram. And it's Neves. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Milan have it back and can go again. Nicely weighted ball. And there's...
Tries a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Koundé,
and here's the chance to counter.
It's a threatening ball.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Martinez getting this one clear. Wirtz aims beyond the defence.
And the shot! That's another chance! And he's following up!
It's hit the upright. Just off target. Van Dijk. Nicely aimed pass. Now Mbappe. And it's Cucurella. And it's Neves.
Foot in.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Martinez. And the through ball. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time getting close now. He's in a great position. Thuram! They would have been quick to recover this.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
João Neves goes short, and he's gone backward here.
Oh, shooting chance!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. João Neves with the short one. Cucurella. Real
chance!
And the ball's come loose here.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Rodrigo. Here's Vitinha. Gravenberg tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que o circuito interno de imagens está em operação para sua segurança. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 29.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? And he was alert to it. Alvarez. And it's Eze. Oh, this is a... Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Thuram. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Vitinha. Now it's Martinez.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vitz looking understandably energised after his goal.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Neatly clipped into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9, camisa 21, camisa 27.
Oh, super ball!
Para a entrada de
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
45, camisa
Schlotterbeck.
22. Substituição.
Bellingham. Eze tries to play it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Eze. Alvarez powering forward here. That is good alertness. Now it's Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Garnacho. Rodrigo. Milan are looking to break at pace. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Now it's Garnacho. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Rodrigo is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan have their second corner now. Over to the left. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. It's a promising position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well played. Martinez. Garnacho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has a look up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gravenberch. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. That looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough.
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Oh, super find. Rodrigo is onto it in a flash. Now it's Turan. Aimed beyond the defence. Backward. Big chance! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neves. And it's made its way to him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quickly taken. And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Turan. João Neves. And here's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gravenberch. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. And it's Wirtz. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Wirtz. And Bastoni. Wirtz is onto this. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gravenberch. Cucurella. João Neves. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Thuram. Shot a goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Wan-Bissaka. Little pass back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gravenberch. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Now João Neves. Now it's Neves. Oh, and a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has another go! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg. Oh, that's well spotted. Fofana. Alvarez. João Neves.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Botafogo are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So off we go once more. João Neves. Good ball, good take. Played back. Gravenberg. Ndika. And it's Neves. Rodrigo. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's on it, and the shot! And he hits the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. It's a pretty loose pass. Asensio. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it, can he get away? Tries to play it through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Turan. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. And it's Neves. And here's Thuram. Bellingham. Bellingham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
João Neves plays it short. Wan-Bissaka. This might spell danger. There's the shot! Goal! Botafogo! The breakthrough strike! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe! There's no flag! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
Floated through. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's played in. Fofana deals with that comfortably. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's a loose ball. Wan-Bissaka, who does have an assist to his name. João Neves. Gravenberg. And that has found him in acres of space. And that's an excellent interception. Wan-Bissaka. Vitinha. And Garnacho. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. He's in a great position. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a goal kick. Ndika is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Thuram. Wan-Bissaka has it in a wide position.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, important interception.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vitinha. Botafogo are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, chance, surely! They've done it!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Botafogo really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Botafogo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. Now it's Turan. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. João Neves. Just eases him off the ball. Garnacho puts his foot on the gas. Martinez is onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Asensio with a definite foul there. Cucurella. Ndika. Botafogo with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Nice bit of trickery. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Wan-Bissaka. João Neves. Great vision. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He will be livid with himself. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Drilled in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Gravenberg.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Over to the other side. And it's Cucurella. It's Bellingham. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Turan. Vitinha. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Asensio. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Oh, they can break here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 49. Numero 29.
Asensio.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
Botafogo, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He is through here. Goes for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in. Oh, super fine.
He's having a go!
And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Koundé. Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Wirtz. Now Martinez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Eze.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Eze has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Schlotterbeck. And it's Van Dijk. Gravenberg. And it's McKennie.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Koundé. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Thinks about the shot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's onside. It's a promising position, and he's got his cross in. Wirtz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Girassi. Very nicely done. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka.
Terrific header! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Wirtz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Opts for safety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He's shifting through the gears here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Asensio. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Botafogo can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.